1 in 3. That's how many American men will face physical violence, sexual assault, or stalking by an intimate partner. 1 in 3 women worldwide will endure physical or sexual abuse, most often by someone they know. But domestic abuse isn't just bruises. It's manipulation, it's fear, it's control that seeps into every part of your life. I'm Ingrid Dutton, and I survived it. Then I created 1 in 3 so no one else has to suffer in silence. Each week, we break that silence together. Occasionally joined by survivors, loved ones, and experts, we talk about the pain, yes, but also about the healing, resilience, and the fight to reclaim your life. This podcast is more than awareness, it's a lifeline. And a reminder, you are seen, you are heard, you are never alone. Search for 1 in 3 wherever you get your podcasts, because every voice matters and every story deserves to be heard. If you guys can transport yourselves way back to July 18th of this year for our most recent, if that can be still considered recent, episode, Jessica talked about astronomy. And I promised you an enthralling episode on astrology. So here we are on another situation again, with us again. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome back indeed.
It's been a minute.
It's been a long 2 weeks.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Ingrid.
Well, I'm going to take the blame for the hiatus because I decided to make having fun my priority this summer. And I traveled and I socialized and I had a great summer, but I still had to work and have kids and my responsibilities. So podcasting took the back seat.
And I was totally okay with that.
But I'm going to say I missed it. Did you miss it? You didn't miss it.
No, not at all.
Well, I'm 100% happy to be back in the studio.
The studio. Oh, we're not that fancy, y'all.
Is there anything you want to talk about before we get started?
No, nothing I can think of.
Okay. Okay, then.
I had a boring summer because I was held up with my surgery. So I had a boot on for the majority of the summer. Still do,
That's
actually.
Right.
Still had to wear it today.
I came to visit you, though.
Yeah, you did. And I went to Wisconsin, and that's about it.
I went to Wisconsin 5 times.
Might as well move there.
No, that's not going to happen. Okay. Well, I was totally going to start do an intro to this episode with this poem called A Poem for the Signs by Rory0818. But I think that would have made this way too long. And so I think what I'm going to do is I can share the poem, I believe, to our Facebook page. So I'm just going to do that instead. Astrology was actually considered a science right along with astronomy. I think you mentioned that before when you did yours.
No, actually, I said astrology is not a science.
Well, it's not. You're right. It's not. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But originally, it was considered to be a science.
So is phrenology. Phrenology.
Goodbye.
Okay, go ahead.
It developed in Mesopotamia and crossed over into Islamic, European, and further into Asian cultures. What was believed is that the 12 zodiac constellations that span the sky have a spiritual influence over human lives. It's a sort of divination practice predicting events, destinies, and personalities of us on Earth using the sun, moon, planets, and constellation alignments. Aristotelian physics introduced the addition of the 4 sublunar elements of fire, air, water, and earth. Beliefs on how astrology is governed have changed throughout history. At one point, it was believed that since the celestial bodies were created by the gods, then astrology was directly influenced by the deities. Others have believed that while the constellations influence personality, man still has free will and the ability to change one's destiny. Regardless of which belief one held, all of it was challenged with Sir Isaac Newton's study of physics. Newton's proven theories on gravitational force negated the idea of planetary influence on human bodies. Duh, right?
Yeah.
Are you being not, you're being facetious?
No, I was thinking about the water and the moon, actually.
Oh, okay. Still, some people hold faith in astrology. In fact, approximately 30% of Americans do.
What? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. While I don't fall into that statistic,
Nice.
I don't. I think it's entertaining.
Okay.
So my knowledge base of astrology prior to this episode was never more than reading an occasional horoscope because I don't believe in it and I'm only entertained by it. Jessica.
Okay.
I didn't realize there were a lot of different branches. How many branches of astrology? I don't know. I tried looking it up and I saw anywhere from like 3 to like 80. And so the most commonly identified ones I saw were modern, traditional Western, evolutionary, and Vedic. And I don't have the attention span to delve into all of those kinds or the branches or the backgrounds. Thank God for all of you, right? Yay. So I'm just going to go with a basic horoscope one. All right. I need you to picture this with me. There's a belt that encircles the plane of the Earth's orbit and the sun's annual path. Within that belt lies the moon, principal planets.
Oh my goodness.
And the 12 astrological signs of the zodiac. Most of the signs represent animals, which is where the term zodiac came from. It is derived from what the Greeks called zodiakos kyklos, which translates to circle of animals.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, that's the easy part. Now I'm going to describe how you decipher your birth chart. So first, to get your birth chart, you need to have the date, time, and location of where you were born, all of which, for those of us who are older and there's no way our parents could remember, maybe our birth date, maybe my birth date, Dad, let alone the time we were born, but it's on your birth certificate. Should be on your birth certificate.
It's on mine.
I found mine on my birth certificate. Yeah. What time were you born?
Like around 3 a.m.
Oh, you're not very nice. I was born at 11:36 a.m., just in time for Mom to get a hearty lunch. Anyway, you plug all that information into an app or a website, and it will give you your birth chart. Just be careful that you don't accidentally subscribe to something like I did.
Oh, no.
I totally did. Okay, unless, of course, you want to. Once you have the birth chart, then it's time to get confused because there's something called the ascendant or the rising sign. And this is the sign that was on the horizon as you were born. And this sign changes every 2 hours. So that may not be like what us lay zodiac people identify as our actual zodiac sign. Then the ascendant is what the energy people notice about us right away. It's what determines recurring themes in our lives and is what establishes how the rest of the birth chart is arranged. And before I get into the rest of the chart, I'm going to go over the other 2 signs. The moon moves through the signs every 2.5 days. And this sign signifies how we interpret the past, what comforts us, and what maternal instincts we have and or the relationships we have with maternal figures in our lives. The sun moves through the signs every 30 days, and the sun sign is our core ego, pride, attitude, and just overall personality. So now back to the overwhelming confusion with the rest of the birth chart. So it's a circle, and it's divided into 12 different sections, or like pieces of the pie. And those are called the houses. The houses represent the 24-hour rotation of the Earth around its axis. So each house is about 2 hours. Beginning at the ascendant, you move counterclockwise around the circle to determine what your houses are. And so just to go through, the first house is self, identity, physical appearance. Second is material possessions, money, values. Third, peers, communication, and siblings. Fourth, home, family, origins. Fifth, creativity, romance, children. Sixth, health, wellness, routines. Seventh, partnership, contracts, marriage. Eighth, inheritances, sex, transformation. Ninth, philosophy, travel, higher education. 10th, career, legacy, reputation. 11th, activism, technology, humanitarianism.
I thought you were going to say human testosterone.
What? Okay.
I don't know.
And the 12th house is intuition, secrets, and spirituality. So some of the houses on your chart will be empty while others have symbols in them. And those symbols are called glyphs, and they represent planets and other celestial objects. And here is what each of those represent. The sun is identity, purpose, and ego. The moon, emotions, inner world, security. Mercury is communication, expression, and the mind. Venus, values, taste, sensuality. Mars, motivation, action, sexuality. Jupiter, expansion, abundance, luck. Saturn, responsibilities, lessons, maturity. Uranus, innovation, rebellion, eccentricity. Neptune, spirituality, dreams, illusions, and Pluto, transformation, metamorphosis, and rebirth.
Pluto isn't a planet anymore.
Well, it's a celestial body.
It is. Okay.
Okay. So the outer edge of the wheel indicates the zodiac signs, and here is what each of those represents. Aries, bravery, passion, spontaneity. Taurus, loyalty.
Why'd you start with
commitment.
Aries?
Because it's the first sign in the zodiac.
Is it really?
It is.
No, of course it is.
Yeah, because it's number one.
Oh, I agree.
In case you can't figure it out, I'm an Aries. All right. I thought you could probably tell that by the description, but also the fact that it's number one.
I forget that you all can't see my eye rolls.
Okay. Taurus is loyalty, commitment, practicality. Gemini, curiosity, communication, and play. Cancer, sensitivity, protection, creativity. Leo, performance, courage, pride. Virgo, organization, structure, pragmatism. Libra, balance, harmony, justice. Scorpio, intensity, power, depth. Sagittarius, adventure, exploration, and discovery. That's Jessica.
Woo-hoo!
She's fist pumping.
Was.
Cool.
It's
Capricorn.
adventurous, okay?
I'm also discovering how lame you are. Capricorn, ambition, responsibility, success. Aquarius, innovation, rebellion, activism. And Pisces, imagination, psychic powers, and mysticism. Ooh. We're dorks. Okay, so now to interpret the entire thing, you first correlate which planet is in which house. The planets are what is determined, and the zodiac sign is how it is represented. Confusingly clear, right?
Like mud. Clear as mud.
Right. So if you don't want to figure all of this out yourself, accidentally subscribe to something like I did, and they'll send you a reading. But okay, my reading was almost as confusing as trying to interpret it itself. And I'm not going to do the whole reading because it's super lengthy and it's very contradictory. But basically, this is really, we're getting really deep here.
Mhm.
I'm emotional and afraid of getting hurt, so I have difficulty beginning new relationships. But I am brave and I want to prove my courageousness to everyone. That can make me impulsive. Despite being impulsive and emotional, I'm very calming to those around me because I remain calm in stressful situations. I'm calming, but I can be harsh in communicating because I'm too honest. Mentioned previously, I'm afraid of getting hurt, but I'm a passionate lover and am brave enough to take on challenges that struggle for love. However, I can get bored easily with my partner unless they are more fun, adventurous, and passionate versus calm.
So Aries and Sagittarius make a good match. Is that what you're saying?
Actually, we do.
Oh, do we?
Yes. My people are Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Libra.
Oh, okay. That actually, I will say, your description does sound like you so far.
I know. I'm a mess. I'm a hot mess. Okay. I'm almost done with this. I'm patient in partnerships and marriage. It says I'm as attractive as Aphrodite and warrior-like as the Amazon. So I think I might be Wonder Woman.
That's where my mind went to.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm determined and accomplish what I put my mind to, but I'm unsatisfied. And there's a lot more. But if I read it all, no one's ever going to talk to me again. So I'm going to leave it at that.
Or listen to this podcast.
Right. That's true. Okay. So now I'm going to go over those elements that I mentioned before, that there's 4 of them. There are 12 zodiac signs, so each element has 3 signs associated with it. The elements help determine the personality traits, and they also give some insight into which signs you are most compatible with. Mm-hmm. You ready for this?
Go.
Fire signs are Aries. There's a surprise. Leo and Sagittarius. You did not know that.
I did not know that. Mm-hmm. My daughter's a Leo.
Oh. And mine's a Sagittarius. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, and I think my son would be in Aries. Are you at the end of Aries?
I'm at the beginning. I have the dates somewhere. We'll go over the dates. He is an Aries.
Oh,
yes.
So me, Livy, and Luke all are fire.
Indeed.
Oh, poor Bobby. Poor Bobby.
Yeah. But he's an Aquarius, right?
No, he's a Capricorn.
Oh. No cap?
Just corn.
What does that even mean?
Capricorn, no cap.
No,
just corn. Oh.
I know. So we are fire signs, an intense element. They are intuitive and confident. Oh, I think it said these are the signs that are most likely to find fame and fortune. So watch out, world. Here we come.
On another situation.
You could tell it was happening. Okay, fire signs are also charming, charismatic, creative, passionate, and bold. That intensity can also manifest in short tempers, aggressiveness, vanity, and selfishness.
Yes, and yes.
That's us. Okay, so I did find, this is really fun. I found this little section that said how to win over each element. And so for fire, to win them over, it's to ask them questions and just let them talk.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's why we have a podcast.
I could see that working for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You too. You're just not as obvious about talking as me.
Okay.
You don't open your mouth as much and let words come out and make it as obvious as I do.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. These signs tend to prefer tangible realities versus dreams. They are very sensual, patient, practical, and enjoy the finer things in life. They can also be lazy, stubborn, and inflexible. You win them over by giving them food and wine.
That's how I win Bobby, is by food. And we did drink a lot of wine when we were dating, too.
Okay. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. These are the thinkers. They are highly intellectual, rational, and very social.
That's Dad. I wouldn't say rational.
And my middle son. Air signs put logic before emotion, but hold ideals in higher regard than tangibles. The element that is most likely to ghost you. Air signs can be cold and aloof.
Mickey.
100%.
Love you, Mick.
Wait, what is Kara? Hold on. She is a Leo. Oh, she's one of us.
Yeah.
A red-headed fire sign. Holy Lord. You win the air signs over by talking politics.
With Mickey and Dad?
Oh, no, not together. They can't do it together. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Emotions. These signs are loyal, compassionate, imaginative, sensitive, deep, and have all the feels. They can be moody, overly sensitive, and a little sus. You win them over by telling them your deepest secrets. Now that we've got all that down, I'm going to bring you from allure.com your 2023 horoscope. Keep in mind, we're already almost done with this year, so some of this already happened. And also, I just read through this right before we recorded, and I guess I should have realized, since it was coming from Allure, that it may have a higher sexual content. So if you have anybody who's listening to this that shouldn't be listening to this, maybe don't let them listen to this part. Okay, so we're going to start with sign number 1, which I'll remind you is Aries. And the Aries is the Ram. It's March 21st through April 19th. When 2023 begins, your ruling planet Mars will be retrograde. Lean into this as an excuse to rest up early in the new year.
What does retrograde mean?
That's a good question. I think, it makes it sound like backwards.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. Like, is it spinning backwards?
It's directed or moving backward.
Oh, like through the constellation?
I guess.
Okay.
Things get busy quickly. Soon, Mars injects passion into stagnant relationships, while Venus helps keep the romance flowing. The new year sees you becoming sincere and assertive toward your needs in love and other areas of your life. Your friends will provide a crucial foundation that helps you in love and steadies you in career. And speaking of your professional life, several days indicate abundance is coming your way. Just prepare to take a bad habit or bad relationship. Not take it. You're supposed to release it. When like, I'm just going to take everything. So when Pluto goes retrograde, which was May, get rid of it. Whatever. Okay. Taurus is the bull, April 20th to May 20th. When your ruling planet Venus is in retrograde, not only should you avoid making significant changes to your appearance, but your love and professional life could be affected too. However, the main lesson Venus wants to convey in 2023 is the importance of celebrating yourself, Taurus. So this year's birthday might have been extra special. It's already done. Hopefully it was. That's what your horoscope said it would be. Regarding love, try to be as honest and authentic as possible. Not only does this avoid miscommunication and make the several Mercury retrogrades that go down this year more leisurely, but it also keeps you in control. If you're not the one ending unfulfilling relationships, the lunar eclipse in your sign most definitely will. Okay, Gemini, Mickey, May 21st through June 20th. What? Oh, yes, and dad and middle guy. When the year begins, your ruling planet Mercury is in retrograde, Gemini. From there, 2023 brings 3 more Mercury retrogrades. Rather than worry about these times, which bring back exes, Mickey, and trigger miscommunication, learn how to navigate them stress-free. Regarding matters of love, this year reminds you that intimacy and hot sex can coexist, even in casual setups. And
Mickey!
yeah, and the importance of human connection. In particular, 2023 sees you establishing support system through friendships. Cancer, the crab, June 21st through July 22nd. Because you're ruled by the moon, you must pay extra attention to the lunar eclipses this year, Cancer. In particular, there's also a full moon and lunar eclipse in Scorpio on Friday, May 5th. So hopefully that was an okay day for you.
Cinco de Mayo? I hope so too.
Yes. Oh, and that was in your 5th house of pleasure, which could, who knows, maybe this was not such a good day for you because it said, which could bring major shakeups in your love and sex life. I guess shakeups could be good. I don't know.
Sure.
But don't worry. The stars want what's best for you, and not just in romance. The new year sees you not only expanding your social circle, but discovering that your new friends love your old friends.
Whoa.
Leo, July 23rd through August 22nd. Kara. The new year, right? When's her birthday? It's in August.
And my daughter.
Right.
I think it's August 9th.
Okay. The new year has the potential to bring major passion to your love life, Leo. However, for this to happen, you must channel the influence of warrior Mars in healthy ways, such as through kinky sex or pillow fights, rather than through actual bickering.
I have a correction.
Yes.
Kara's birthday is August 22nd.
So she is a Leo.
Yeah, I just said it was August 9th.
Okay. She's barely a Leo. So Kara, hopefully you, I love that healthy ways are kinky sex and pillow fights.
What you doing up in Indy?
Oh my gosh. Okay. But don't get so caught up in sex marathons that you forget to nourish your friendships. Not only is your social circle the pillar of your support system, but 2023 sees you finding networking opportunities through close friends. And yes, it's okay to accept a little help, even if you are a prideful lion. Just don't forget to schedule time for cat naps, as this busy year requires plenty of rest. Kara. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. While our country's economy is far too messed up for an astrologer to promise cash, there are still days the stars indicate this is our country, the United States of America, obviously. Well, I don't think a lot of countries are doing very well economically, except for China.
Because of Temu.
and TikTok. Let's see. There are still days the stars indicate that are beneficial for your career and abundance. After a successful summer, you see professional momentum in the fall, especially around your season, Virgo. That's right now, Virgo. It's right now. It's happening. But your career is not the only thing on your mind. It's probably the Aries that's on your mind.
Oh my gosh. I wish I could count how many times I've rolled my eyes at you today.
I'm rolling my eyes at myself. This is a year for the record books regarding love, especially as the seasons change around the time the sun enters Virgo. Can a summer fling show long-term potential, and can you survive the eclipses without jeopardizing your friendships? With that question, we're going to move on to Libra. I forgot to say Virgo's the Virgin. Leo is the Lion. Libra is the balances. September 23rd to October 22nd. Remember, Libra, try to avoid making any major changes to your appearance while your ruling planet, Pretty Venus, is in retrograde in 2023, which, just so you know, that was July 22nd through September 3rd. So if you made any changes, you look nasty.
Sorry.
And you should fix that.
Go back to the way you looked.
Yes. Any other time, like right now, is excellent for switching up your hair or your entire look. So go back. Your wellness routine is one of many areas of your life to undergo changes in 2023. This year sees movement in your social circle. You're making new friends, but don't worry, you're pleased to see that they get along fabulously with your established ones. Oh, just like the Cancer people.
Mm-hmm.
And while every month contains romantic moments, it must be rough to be a Libra. By the time Mars enters your sign at the end of August, you will find yourself happy in love and sex, even if it doesn't look like what you expected.
Even if it happens to have batteries, it's okay.
No. Okay. Oh, aren't you glad we're back? Okay. Scorpio is a scorpion, and that's October 23rd through November 21st. When 2023 begins, Scorpio, 8 months ago, one of your ruling planets, Mars, is in retrograde. As a result, you're feeling calm and ready to cuddle. You're a sign known for your fierce sexuality, but this year asks you to expand your experience of sensuality. One of your themes this year is to stop equating passion with chaos and learn to find joy in calm, stable relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or professional. Note to self, do not date a Scorpio. Got it. Woo. Okay, when Pluto, your other ruling planet, goes retrograde, you're tasked with letting go of a bad habit, such as social media stalking. Fess up, Scorpio. Thankfully, 2023 sees you growing closer with new friends and generally growing and nurturing your support system. As a result, you need to use your infamous stinger less than usual this year, as long as you keep your cool during the eclipse that falls in your sign. Yeah, I don't even want to be friends with a Scorpio, I think.
They have a stinger.
I don't like stingers. Okay, this is bringing us to the Sagittarius, which is the Archer, November 22nd to December 21st. The new year, Jessica, brings collaboration to your love life. As a result, you and a partner may enter business together, start a band, or join forces to enjoy the role play scenario of your dreams.
We started a band.
I'm glad you said that, and it was not role play. I don't want to hear about that.
No.
However, no matter how hot your romances get, don't neglect your friendships. Like all years, 2023 brings ups and downs, and your chosen family is your foundation. With the help of a healthy support system, you're able to take advantage of the days that are advantageous to abundance. It's a very adventageous year.
That's just what I do.
Take advantage
of adventure. I like that it did say chosen family though. Because like I make like moving around so much, and because of the military, I make family where we go.
Yeah, I like that it's a chosen family and not your given family. Like myself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Got it. And while no astrologer can promise money in this economy, they've made this abundantly clear. There are many beneficial dates to be aware of. And you're going to have to read more to find that. I'm not going to tell you. We're moving on to Cap, no corn. No cap, no corn. The goat. And that does not mean the greatest of all time, just to be clear. That's December 22nd to January 19th. When your ruling planet, strict Saturn, goes retrograde in 2023, you must make a sacrifice, Capricorn. Don't worry. All this means is that if you don't drop a bad habit, the planets are going to do it for you. When you receive blessings from both assertive Mars and sweet Venus in your love life, you enjoy hot sex and intimacy, whether you're in a long-term partnership or something cash. And despite the state of our economy, here we go again. There are several dates worth circling on your calendar that are beneficial for your professional life and money-making. Few signs are ambitious as you, Capricorn. Now we're coming to Aquarius. This is, what's the song?
This is the age of Aquarius.
That's okay. I'm glad you did it, not me. Aquarius is the water bearer, January 20th through February 18th. You're a rock star, Aquarius. This new year teaches you that you can encourage others to be their best selves through positive reinforcement. You have a reputation for neglecting your personal life while you're busy saving the world. One of your lessons this year is that change often begins at a personal level. This is especially true when your ruling planet, rebellious Uranus is always rebellious, goes retrograde. Thankfully, the stars indicate that you succeed in nurturing your relationships this year and, as a result, see growth in your social circle, love life, and career.
Go Aquarius.
Yeah. Yay, you. Pisces, the fish, the floppy, sloppy fish. February 19th to March 20th. When it comes to love, 2023 asks you to go ahead and have the tough conversations, Pisces. As the last sign of the zodiac, you're often called the wisest star sign. I don't know.
So does that make the first sign of the zodiac the non-wisest?
No. It does not. Rude. So you should know by now that the defined the relationship talks only become more stressful the longer you procrastinate. Regarding your friendships, don't get so caught up in the business of your love life this year that you neglect them. This year also encourages you to accept professional praise, as some may come your way, and admit that you enjoy fame and recognition, even if you are the final and wisest sign of the zodiac. Why do you have to say they're wisest twice?
Because they're the wisest, because they're the last.
In closing, I'm going to send us into the bees with a poem by Dorothea Lasky, or Dorothea Lasky. This is titled A Poem by Dorothea Lasky.
She's very creative.
As astrological sign poem.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Aries.
Way to read, Ingrid.
I know. Well, it's up in the corner. Whatever. Aries, we are just a couple of brutes. Taurus is a figment of nostalgia. Gemini, you have the courage to not love anything. Cancer, you love your fantasy too. Leo is a brute too, but a gentle one. Virgo, you bore me. Libra, you are insane. Scorpio, you are meaty, but you are also very mean. Sagittarius, could you just keep going? Capricorn, you are nothing if not hell. Aquarius, I love you. Pisces, I love you too.
Okay. She needs to talk to somebody.
Okay, well, shall we be not to be?
Sure.
Would you like to go first?
Yes.
Okay.
Be adventurous.
I'm going to say be number 1.
Don't be the non-wisest.
Don't be boring. Okay, so we're back and not better, but maybe the same, maybe a little bit worse, but we're here anyway in your ears. And Jessica will have an episode in November. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so I think we might just be stealing some episodes from my Domestic Violence Podcast 1 and 3 and sticking them on here.
To help bring awareness.
I don't know. We'll figure something out. We're not gone. We're here.
Yeah.
You guys, you were hoping, you were praying, but we came back anyway.
I do want to give a shout out to Kylie, Matt, and Kay. If they I know Kylie listens, so love you, and our thoughts are with you.
Yes, love you. And Kylie does listen because she asked where we've been. So,
Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Kylie.
We're back.
Yes, indeed. You lucky people. Okay, I guess that's it. And we don't have a sign off. We're always weird when we do this. So goodbye.
Bye. If you'd like to reach out to us or submit your situation, please contact us at anothersituationpodcast@gmail.com or find us on Instagram at Another Situation Podcast. We're also on Facebook at Another Situation.
Another Situation is produced and edited by Point 5 Pinoy. Music is written and performed by Tim Crow.